How we all doing tonight? It's open forum. I'm not doing all talking. I've been talking for 2 nights straight.
You can talk for a third night. We don't mind.
We like when you talk.
You like when
I'm
I
here. We
talk?
don't need. I can talk.
Shit, we know you can talk. We know you can. So what have you been up to?
Well, I had I had a couple meet. I had a honestly I had a hair appointment yesterday, but I had a
Looks
meeting
good.
on Tuesday. What today's Thursday? I had a meeting on Tuesday, and then I had a hair appointment yesterday.
All right.
I had a meeting today, but I finished in time,
Good. Good job.
and I made it to the gym this morning because I didn't make it yesterday.
You didn't make it yesterday.
I did not, and I was feeling blue about it.
Oh, you got me thinking about my schedule. How's Tuesday night sound next week for everybody since I'll be traveling to Disneyland on Thursday with Bob?
Sounds good.
That's fine.
Works for me.
I got a pack for my cruise.
Well, you can pack and talk to us.
No,
Where are you
I'd be too
going?
distracted.
Wait,
Just
when are
another
you going on?
Bahamas cruise on Disney.
Oh, tough. It's a tough gig. It's gonna be hard for you.
I know. I
I
got to
need
get
to
away
get
for
on
my
one.
birthday. I don't want to be in town.
I need to get on one of these Disney cruises.
Have you
Yeah,
ever been on a Disney cruise?
No,
it was a sweet
Dude.
deal. It was like $1,900 for a guaranteed veranda room. Dude, I was all over it
that's for a Disney
That's good.
cruise.
for two people. Yeah.
What ship are you going on?
Fantasy.
Nice.
Disney is great because there's like no hassle. Like, I don't know. I feel like they don't try to nickel and dime you for everything. I mean, they're gonna try to sell you like the photo package and stuff like that,
They all do.
but it really there was like no like real hassle on it.
I like it. I'm gonna make
The
it
only
happen.
thing I wish, the only thing I wish Disney did was have a alcohol package.
Agreed. That's
The last Disney cruise I was on, my alcohol alone was $1,800 for the week.
I wish they had more food too, like at night. Like it's really hard to find like food at night. I mean,
See,
you
I
can
was
have
not
room
hungry
to.
at all.
Oh, I'm out. I mean, I'm always hungry, so it doesn't matter. So I always bring my own snacks, but they're just. I didn't think like at night, like once the restaurants and the small
that's a
restaurants
problem for me.
closed. Yeah, I mean, you can get room service, but it's like a lot of, I mean, good food, but garbage food.
Good food, but garbage food.
I miss when they had the big spread after the fireworks on Pirates Night.
You
They
still do
stopped
that?
doing that years ago.
They don't do that anymore?
No, they haven't done
Wow.
it. They stopped doing it even before COVID. I feel like after COVID, the restaurants by the pool aren't open as late as they used to be, but
Huh.
they got rid of the Pirate Night spread a while ago, and that was nice.
Hey, speaking of you, Sue, where have you been?
I'm here in sunny Florida.
I feel like I haven't seen you in too long outside of the sidelines of a race.
I was gonna say I high-fived you like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, some woman handed me Fireball.
I'm glad she did because I actually had bought like an 8-pack of Fireball to bring and I completely forgot it. So all I had was Coke for people
I
because
was not
friends wanted
drinking that
Coke.
on the course.
Ugh, come on. I did a 10 miler and my friend and I did Fireball shots. You could do it. What's
Yeah,
26?
have a beer on the course, but not a Fireball. That just seems excessive.
Got to be in it to win it.
Just add the
Gotta do it.
fireball to the cider instead.
Oh,
Because
Have a
running
what?
48 point whatever miles isn't excessive.
Yeah, that is excessive.
I mean, I feel like if you sign up for 48.6, you can do a Fireball shot at mile 24.
Yep. Right?
Y'all are
I don't
wild.
even drink, and I could do a fireball shot if I was
Fireball's
doing.
gross.
It's like gasoline, cinnamon
It's like
flavored gasoline.
I'm
like
with
how
you,
you
Tom.
stay
Fireball's
warm.
gross. It serves no purpose.
Don't drink anything with fire, ice, or wild in the name. I learned that in college the hard way.
Oh, sounds like a
Fireball
terrible
keeps
It
you
idea.
was always
warm when
Mad
you
Dog.
live in the cold.
I mean, I live in the cold and I have survived this long and I don't need to drink Fireball and I managed. Just saying.
Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild.
I don't know, but the beer that my son gave me in Animal Kingdom, what was it, 17 and a half to the end, I picked up another minute per mile pace. I'm not kidding. I had a beer and a pretzel. It was the best thing I had the entire course.
Bob is fueled by beer.
That's right.
He needed a little carb load.
Oh, it's great.
You need the carbs sometimes.
We'll run for beer.
That's it's waiting at the finish line. That's what gets me there.
So it
That's
should be
why I got
eat all the churros, drink all the beer.
Yeah, I'll support
Yeah,
it.
that's not a bad idea.
That doesn't fit on the shirt as well.
No, it didn't. It didn't look as good on the shirt. Oh, what are we
Speaking
struggling with this week? Any struggles?
Wait, before we talk about
Mhm.
struggles, speaking of shirts, since you put a churro thing on that website, can you do a stoked on that website so I can buy a shirt? Because I need a shirt to go with the hat.
You need a shirt to go with the hat.
I need a shirt. I really wish I had a shirt for cheering as well as the hat.
You know, you don't wear headbands, do you? Because you didn't put your name on the headband list.
No, I really don't wear headbands.
I was shocked. I said, you know what? I'm trying to give stuff away.
I'll be honest with you. I kind of missed the head. I missed that whole headband thing. It was crazy around
If
Christmas.
you want one, it's pinned to the chat.
Okay.
It's pinned on Telegram.
Well, I figure when you come back, that's when I'm gonna meet you at 5 o'clock in the morning for a
Ah,
workout.
I want to drag her to work out now that she lives 20 minutes from me.
You know, I figured it'd be like, "Hey, Tom, let's go get a beer," and you're like, "When do you want to go work out?"
You know what?
Like-
Are you opposed to driving to Lake Nona at like 6 o'clock? We could go to a run club together and get a beer.
And I could absolutely. I met a couple people from Moms Run This Town in Lake Nona that I've met up with, so I can drive to Lake Nona. That's not a problem. And you
There's
said
a
beer.
Park Pizza Monday night run club.
Okay, when you come back,
When I come back,
I'm gonna message you.
except not that Monday.
No. I'm not here for torture. Just pizza and beer.
And you know what? Speaking of, okay, we said Tuesday for next week's call. I just put it on my calendar. I announced that the kickoff call was the transformation challenge for the transformation challenge is Sunday, February 9th. And no one called me out on it.
Super Bowl Sunday.
What the hell was I thinking? I mean, I know Dale's not going to be watching now. So
Yeah,
that will
Bills
shift to
aren't in
Monday
it.
that
There's no
week.
point.
I don't watch football. Don't matter.
Sunday's the 8th.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
the night.
Or whatever it is.
Sunday.
It's still Sunday.
So you're
I
together
don't watch
for
football, so
Yeah, I couldn't care less about football.
Yeah, so
Same.
we'll be shifting to call to Monday for that one. I got to adjust my calendars. I didn't even think of that. For those of you that don't care about football, that's good because go be with your loved ones in 2027 because the Super Bowl's on Valentine's Day and my wife's not happy about it already.
Is it really?
Saw that today. Yep.
oh, wait a minute. When's the Daytona 500?
Watch the Bills get in next year, Dale.
It's in
Bills will be
February.
in next year, and they're going to win on Valentine's Day, and it's going to be a love story. And they already made a Hallmark movie about the Bills,
Yep.
so it's meant
What?
to happen.
Meant to be.
Fine. I know what I married into.
Love you.
My sympathies.
Could be worse. My wife married a Jet fan, and oh,
I
God.
mean, they're also making a Hallmark movie in Disney.
They were
What?
filming today at the Poly.
Yeah.
What?
Lacey Chabert. Don't you watch Hallmark movies,
Dude,
Tom?
I do. I didn't know they were making one.
Come on.
That's why they kept
She's-
the
Let's
decorations
rephrase
up
that.
so
Doesn't
long.
it make you watch Hallmark movies?
She's queen. of
Last
the
year they
Hallmark
did the
movie.
Chiefs. They did the Chiefs, then they did the Bills, and now they're doing Disney.
Oh, I know. Bethany's a huge Hallmark movie fan.
Yeah. We watch it. Me and my son, my 9-year-old, watch every single one of them.
Matt's into that too.
Oh, I mean, you should have seen him watching the Bills one. I mean, we're not even Bills fans. And he's like, Mom, look at who's on this one. Look who's on this one. He's like, remember 3 years ago we watched that movie? And I'm like, I do. He's like, that's my favorite. That kid loves everything, man. He doesn't care.
He's a good kid.
He'll wrestle you, but then he'll dance to Taylor Swift. He's good. He's cool.
I love that Val's walking on the treadmill. That's 2 nights in a row working out while chatting.
Well, on the call.
Or sleep this morning to try and kick this cold.
You're
Oh.
working out to try to kick the cold?
I was going for more sleep.
Oh,
Wasn't getting up to do anything this morning.
it's so weird. I talked about last night. Like, I wake up at 4:30, 4 o'clock every morning. No problem. No alarm. I don't even flinch. She's like, I'm up. This morning, I looked at the clock and I'm like, well, I was like, oh, I got like an extra. I definitely have time to sleep some more. and I rolled over. It was 5:30, and I was like, I have felt behind on my entire life today. But you were up at what, 3, Bob? Running, walking?
3:30. I get to the gym. I do my you see when it posts.
I'm just trying to figure out what's with the axe in the background.
Oh, I believe it or not, I had to hang it up that high so my grandson can't get it.
Safety first, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob, I don't know if I've actually seen you since you got your redemption. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm real proud of you. I'm proud of everybody, but like really pulling for you.
His redemption. I'm dealing with a little of what Bob was dealing with before. What was it? 3 or 4 weeks before? Dopey,
Yeah, it was like 4 weeks before Dopey.
where your
Like
ankle
shin-
was being
It was my shin.
shin.
Yeah, he was having shin splints.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm dealing with. I cannot shake it after it gets a little better, and I don't let it rest. This is
Is it your
this is
ankle?
your cue to let it rest.
Get an ankle brace. The compression one.
I should get an ankle brace.
Because when I played football, I wore them all the time.
Oh my God,
to be,
That was it.
I never put the link in Telegram. Oops, I'm just gonna share it in case anybody missed it. You all just got a message. So I'm gonna order an ankle brace. I gotta be good in a week and a day.
Did you do the recording
There
from
it goes.
yesterday? Because I couldn't find that one.
I saw your message right before we jumped
Okay,
on here.
sorry.
I thought he emailed that out.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna share that with you right now while we being that tonight's just open chit chat. I'll drop it while we're chit chatting.
I had one of those mornings that you were talking about the other day on the first climb yesterday about like making excuses and just doing it. I only had a 30-minute run today and I have like a small cold, so I'm like that. And then I had to get off to use my inhaler because my cold is bothering my inhaler. And then I had to get off to turn my fan on. And then Dan got his Starbucks and Mav woke up, so I got him. And then he was like, I can't find my iPad. So then I had to get off and find his iPad. And I was like, I will get this workout done today and I will not make excuses. But it was like everything was just happening at one time in like my 30-minute block this morning. And I'm like, nope, no excuses. And I remembered the call on Monday where we talked about that. So,
You just got to get going sometimes.
yeah.
You just got to get
Stephanie,
moving.
what weight did your son wrestle at?
What?
What weight did he wrestle at?
Well, usually 63. He weighed in at 67. And then the next day he weighed in right before and he weighed in at 63 again.
How old is he?
9.
Awesome. That's the best sport to get kids into. My son wrestled forever.
It's horrific, but I
It's
go to everyone and I cheer them on, and then I get my cardio workout for the day.
Yep.
Getting your heart rate up.
Hours at the wrestling store. It's great though. It's the best.
Yeah. So he's like, you did cardio. My Garmin's like, your heart rate is 150. And I'm like, oh, great.
So when my son went to boot camp, he said it was easy. Boot camp was easier than wrestling practice.
Oh, it's crazy. So I've seen so many tears. Grown men, young children, but yeah, so no excuses today.
That was the one sport I got into for a bit growing up. That was the only one they could get me to do. It didn't involve catching anything or things being thrown at me. It just was putting weight into somebody and getting leverage.
Well,
So,
Mav's a catcher too, so he's a catcher
he's got strong legs.
Yeah, he's small, but he's mighty. But now I'm wrestling. Like he was having some confidence issues, which is rare for him. So I've been wrestling with him, and I'm like, all right, I got to work out. Like I got to keep working out because wrestling a 9-year-old is very hard on your neck and your shoulder. So, but he's strong. It's crazy. So
if you want to get him better, I don't know how much time you have, but try and get him into a judo program. Judo will help his wrestling technique leaps and bounds.
I'll have to look at that. He's always trying, that's for sure.
Yep.
We finally got questions coming in. Good. I love questions. How do we feel about the wine and dine themes? I'm gonna hit the first one first and then get into the juicy stuff.
Love it.
Absolutely love it.
I like it.
I'm so sad we can't do it.
I
I would,
am sad too.
You gotta
I
get
would
rid of those
actually,
kids.
I would actually run another half marathon just to get those medals.
I just want Pelkey to get the opportunity to dress as Thomas O'Malley. And if they don't let him, strongly worded letter is being written to
Whoever.
executives.
He'll be
Yeah.
able to do it. It's only the 5K.
He'll pull it.
He'll be able
The
to do
grumpy
it.
challenge. I want to do the grumpy challenge.
Yeah, you
I'm
dressed as
excited about
Grumpy.
that.
I did. I
Perfect
know.
challenge.
That's
Grumpy.
Krista has to do it. I'm all right. We never think about like costumes in advance. We are very last minute. Disneyland is getting recycled costumes, and this one was just like, oh, this is easy. And you always see there's three of us running. Adam actually is married. He does have a wife. He's just always our third wheel. Yep, Michelle's laughing because she wondered about this. And his wife loves Aristocats and loves Mary Poppins. And she's like, I never thought I'd do a half, but I might come do a half with you. So I'm probably gonna finish with the balloon ladies.
That'll be so nice for her.
The only exercise my friend Erica gets is putting a glass of wine up to her mouth.
Oh yes, I gotta do that later.
Does she?
We all have
I
to
would like
start
to
our
point
lifting
out that I was
somewhere,
not
Tom.
asking if Adam was married because I was trying to flirt with Adam. I was trying to give his wife a gift. Just like to point that out.
We love the gifts.
Coach Tom, my grandson thinks you look like his dad because every time you come on the screen, he goes, "Dad, Dad."
Okay.
You've been adopted.
Well, your grandson's adorable, so we'll take him. Which one is that? You got like 19 of them now? Two more on the way? She disappeared. Grandbaby.
Sorry, he took the phone. This is Hayden. This was like
Hayden.
the middle one from last year. Yeah, say hi.
The
But
middle
yeah,
one
two
from
more.
last year.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, those cheeks. Oh my Atlanta.
Angela,
can't.
you sound like you were going to say something before.
Oh, when you were talking about your friend who lifts a wine glass to their face, I said that we all have to start somewhere with our weights.
Exactly. He's tried. He's tried. We did springtime with her, which choosing a hot race to run with a person who doesn't do I mean, most physical activities probably actually just running through the airport because she travels every single week. And yeah, that was fun. It was a lot of fun. But I'm all in for the challenge. Amy, do I have a post or link for the upcoming challenge? Something I could share with someone possibly interested? I'll put a couple links in the group that you could share, and then I'll share a Facebook one a little later and tag you in it.
Sounds good. Thanks.
I got you. Murdered my legs yesterday. Any tips for the soreness? Amanda, what are you doing for soreness already?
I used a Theragun this morning.
Okay, that takes
to
that
try
out.
to try to do something that about killed me. That about killed me. I don't
It
think
hurt?
it did anything. Yeah, and it's just gotten worse as the day has gone on. And I just got done with my run and walking up my stairs. I was just like, oh my gosh.
I mean,
Stretching and hydration.
Without weight.
Stretch, hydrate. I was gonna say Theragun's up there, but if Theragun's bothering it, that's kind of, I don't know. PT Heather, is that kind of concerning?
Well, it's just saying that it's that sore, like overdone.
Yeah.
Like that's, well, no, I guess.
So if you have a foam roller or like a therapy ball of some sort, like the hard ones that you can roll, that you can control the pressure, I would do that. But the biggest thing is stretching and hydration, staying active. It's worse if you don't move, obviously.
Compression too, I would say, if you've got access. That's I love I've been in the compression pants almost every night.
Does that help after you're already sore?
Yeah. It
Because
helps.
they do have those.
It kind of pushes the blood up and gets things moving around. It's though I would have been those should be your first stop. That
I'll
would
try that.
and
All right.
then stretch with it, but also like if you stretch and find like or if you foam roll and find like a gnarly spot, hang out on it for like 30 seconds and then stretch after. It's gonna get like a little release from breaking up and then stretch it. That usually feels fantastic.
Okay.
You could do a cold plunge.
No. I can't do those. I can't
Okay,
do
but
those.
when
It's not bad. I do it every day.
Do you really?
yes,
Every
like you used to. You haven't anymore.
Oh.
Coach says like it feels fantastic, which is code for it hurts so much you want to cry.
I was able to do I've actually only done the plunge once. Like the actual going in the water. Dale, you got a tank, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're crazy. And I did it once and I was out all morning in like Central Florida heat, so I think I was able to handle it more. But if I had one at my house, I don't see myself being like, yeah, let's go load that thing up and go in there for 5 minutes. I don't know if I could get behind doing it
He does. He
regularly.
does five. He does five. I mean, he hasn't done it in a little bit, but he does 5 minutes.
Cold as hell where y'all are right now.
Well, I mean, it's not that cold.
What's the weather up there right now?
North Carolina, it's like right now. I think it's in the upper 40s.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, our air temp is like 21 below right now.
Yeah, it's
That's not even wind. That's air.
Burr.
And that's not even until tomorrow. It's supposed to be negative 50.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Same here.
We're supposed to get like a quarter to a half inch of ice over the weekend, but
Yeah, those of you who aren't used to like this ice and the cold and the snow, just stay in if you can. Like if you're not a pro at it, just stay in.
Well, Dale's from Western New York, and I grew up on Long Island. So, like, but the whole city, the whole state is in a state of emergency, and like the whole city is going to close down. Like nothing's gonna be
Our
open.
state too, us as well.
But yeah, like your guys, like your cities and your states, they're not prepared for this. Like they don't have stockpiles of ice. Like you know, we get snow and ice. We carry on. We know what to do. But like
You bring the
we're
city
also
out
prepared
to
for it.
shovel the stadium, right? Didn't
Say what?
Yep.
You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
bring the city out to shovel the
Yep.
stadium.
We get the
Absolutely.
city out to shovel the stadium for sure.
That's so wild that happened.
Yep.
That's a thing that happened. Like, yep, we got a game. Come and shovel.
Yep.
They'll give you a pair of gloves.
They used to give you a ticket to the game if you came to
Yeah.
help, but
That's when
They
the
don't do
tickets
that
were
anymore.
$20. Let's be real here. That's when they were $20 tickets.
yeah, that's true.
That's when they stunk
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that too.
That's diehard
Yeah.
fans right there. That is
Yeah.
a diehard fandom if you do that.
To pay more money to park in Hammer's lot than I did to go to the game.
Oh my gosh. I drove down the last game in MetLife Stadium from Connecticut. It ended up being like a 4-hour drive because the snow was so bad. I drove in a snowstorm. I'm like, it's the last game. I gotta go to it. And it was just an awful, awful idea. And the drive home was not fun either. But we took Kim to a Black Friday game 2 years ago, and she about died. She's Florida through and through, like grown here, raised here. She hated life. And then my nephews wanted to wait for the players of the losing team, the damn Jets, to get signatures and autographs and all that. And my family's all waiting with them, and she was like, "I'm going to die. We need to get the car." It was fun. It
They
was
already
fun.
called school. They called school here for tomorrow, and are already excited to go snowshoeing. We're like, we cannot wait. But I feel so bad for everyone in the middle of the country who does not know the weather. Like it's going to be minus 30 wind chill here tomorrow, but if we get school called, we always play outside when it's minus 30. We don't really care. And Mav's been asking me to go snowshoeing, and obviously that's good cardio, so we're jacked up.
We're jacked up.
I'm so excited. But I have to do 6 miles first.
I do miss a little snow. Like I could handle a little bit, but not. I don't know if I could live in the cold ever again. Ooh, we got a good one.
Can I go back to the ice question?
Yes.
You could modify and do like a little Dixie cup with water and freeze it and like tear it away and do like a mini ice massage in that local area too,
There you go.
if you don't want to do the whole thing.
I mean, with my soreness, I put a bag of frozen broccoli. We didn't have peas, so I put a bag of frozen broccoli on my. It felt so much better. So anything I think that you could just cool it for a little bit would definitely help.
Yeah,
Anybody-
it'll go through stages. Like it's gonna feel cold, then it's gonna burn, and then eventually it'll go numb, and then just
Yeah.
going while it's numb for a few minutes.
If you have a cryotherapy place near you, it is 1,000 times more tolerable than the ice bath. It's just they're not cheap. I've only ever done them when I have a friend who's in charge of a cryotherapy place. I try to surround myself with the right people, but that's a good rush. 3 minutes, I love it. VO2 max. Val, you trying to increase your VO2 max?
Well, my watch says it sucks. So yeah.
Do you mind me asking what it's at?
I don't know because I can't get at it right now.
All right, because you're working out. Okay. So
I know
VO2
mine
max,
says 31, so
yours
Let me
says
guess,
31?
you have a Garmin.
Oh wait.
Yeah, mine says 31 on my Garmin. But remember, I'm a little bit older than a lot of you.
31 is not a bad number. 31 is not bad. So VO2 max, it's the max amount of oxygen the body can take in and use during hard exercise. Larry, what are you watching the news, man?
No, I got a house full. I just muted it. So
Thank you. So yeah, max amount of oxygen you can use. It's kind of like the aerobic ceiling. So super important. It's like it kind of sets your upper limit, and it's a very good indicator of health, especially like race potential. So like 5Ks all the way to a marathon. But if you don't train it, it will decline as you age, and definitely links to all sorts of cardiovascular fitness, longevity. It's tough to raise it. So there's a few ways you can do it, but it's actually I'm gonna go to that first. There's a lot of things can factor it. So I watch my VO2 max fairly regularly. A night of crap sleep will drop it. A weekend out will drop. My VO2 max was in the tank after Dopey weekend. Dropped, just tired, exhausted, and I was down very low digits and not happy about it. 2 nights of good sleep, went back up. The easy ways to train it, like regular exercise, just regular exercises. The strength training will preserve the muscle and the oxygen use, so that can help it. Interval work is big, big, big on that one. And it's 2 to 4 minutes of kicking your butt type of intervals. Generally have been shown as the ones that move the needle the most. So equal to slightly shorter recovery. So bust your tuchus for 4 minutes. Take your heart rate as high as you possibly can sustain, and then bring it back down for 4 minutes, or do the same with 2. And stay in control, but get damn uncomfortable with it. That's probably one of the best ways to train it. Takes a lot of consistency, and always look at the other factors. So again, sleep, alcohol. I'd have to dive a little deeper, but I'm betting women have, during that time of the month, I'm betting your VO2 max drops down. I don't want to say that without researching it too much, but if I had to put my money on it, that could definitely affect it. There is a big, and I am against this, so if you do it, don't tell me you do it. There is a big thing in the fitness space right now that a lot of people are doing to increase performance, and they found while smoking cigarettes causes cancer and all sorts of other ailments, nicotine use actually increases performance.
Wow.
Val's shaking her head. Yeah, that's and there are if you got kids, I would watch out for this because the the thing it's a brand, it's a popular brand that you put in a it's like a chewing tobacco without the tobacco, but like the lip thing, and that and the
Oh, Zen.
that's the one. That's the one. And actually, we had one of Adam's friends in here who's a you know college athlete during New Year's, and he was taking him. He goes, dude, take him before you go to the gym. You're gonna feel great. You're so focused and you're laser like. And I always my reps increase, and I'm like, get the hell out of here. I was like, I am not doing that. And
I don't want to increase my VO2 max that badly.
wait, I didn't finish.
Oh.
So it's been proven to improve a lot of sports performance, but I knew somebody who was doing it. He stopped doing it, and he was using the what even the electric thing, the vaporizer. He was using one of those, and he was like, "I'm so honed in the gym, I'm so focused." And then he stopped because he was getting his VO2 max went up within like a day of stopping doing that. He's like, "I went up by 20, just cutting out nicotine use." And he's like, that was my driver to just completely stop doing it. I'm like, you thought it was increasing your performance, but and maybe it had helped with focus, but it was dropping everything else down. So keep an
So
eye on
what's
it.
Has anyone ever used the caffeine ones? Because they pop up on my feed constantly now, where it's like they're supposed to be like for running, and it's just a caffeine pouch. Have anyone ever?
I think that they know these studies are coming out, right? They know that, because it's there's proven it's yes, nicotine can, but there's also, you know, years of smoking ads and things that was like, I hear nicotine and I'm like, oh God, like that's just no bueno. But what do you do when there's ads saying that works and you got people like me who don't want to do like, no, I'm not touching nicotine. I'm good. I grandfather smoked his whole life. I hate the way it smells. I just relate all of that to nicotine. So what do? You make a version that's caffeine, or you make a version that's caffeine and theanine and market it to the fitness people. That's exactly what some of the because I've seen the marketing come up and it's like Zyn without the
Yeah.
blood pressure spikes, or Zyn without the, and I'm like, that looks interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna have a cup of coffee if I need my caffeine. I like my
Well,
morning
because
coffee.
I know Bob uses the run gum, which is the caffeine.
Yeah.
So I just kind of wonder, like, is it worth a try? I mean,
I've used the run gum before, and I definitely like if I feel like I'm getting in a slump, like it definitely is a little bit to like kind of keep going, but I don't necessarily think of it as harmful. Does that make sense? I mean, maybe it is, but I don't know. I've been
I mean,
happy
it's
with the
just
run.
it's just another way of taking caffeine. It's just another way of getting the caffeine in. So
I
I
use
think
gels that have caffeine in them sometimes, but like not that often, but more like at the end of like a race or towards like for a marathon it'll be like in the middle and then maybe like one towards the end, but it's only like 25 milligrams of caffeine. It's not that much caffeine.
so that's one I do get a little apprehensive on, and the reason is because all right, a bunch of people just did marathon and they're taking a gel every. I, I talked to some people at the expo that were like, no, I take a gel every mile. And then I'm like, oh, what kind of gel do you take? And they're showing me this caffeine gel. I'm like, okay, 26 gels times 25 milligrams of caffeine. And now that number's looking a little high, which you're running a marathon, your heart rate's already
that's a heart
gonna be
attack.
going high. Yeah, and I'm like, do you
That's what
alternate?
I worry about with caffeine and running. Like maybe I'm a little more sensitive anyways, but I don't need my heart rate going up any higher than it is when I'm working out.
And speaking of you and Val, another way to increase VO2 max is just what Heather and Val are doing right now. Just steady state, low intent. You should probably be in zone 2 or zone 3, but like weekly mileage, you just talk to us. Do you feel gassed, Heather?
No, but I'm at I'm at an incline of 10 and at 3.3. So I'm feeling it a little bit, but I can talk to you.
Yeah,
Not like when I'm running and I can't talk.
we've seen that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, like easy mileage is good for that. Good for that. Good for the VO2 max. Recovery and fueling. If I underfuel, my numbers will tank a little bit. So making sure, you got to be in a deficit to lose, but also, there's a fine line between a giant deficit and, I should be eating 3,000 calories and I'm eating 1,000 because I want to just expedite the results versus I'm in a 500 calorie deficit. So calories too low can do it. We got to work on that VO2 max, Val. How's your sleep?
Usually pretty good. This week hasn't been that great because of the cold, but usually it's pretty good. And the number is still usually pretty low.
And it is on your watch. So kind of take it with a grain of salt. I mean, if you were to go in and actually have like a VO2 max assessment, it would probably be better than what your watch says.
She's
Your
not
watch is
wrong there.
basically going off of your heart rate during exercise and how hard it is thinking that you're working out. So it's not like it's your actual VO2 max.
And I'm
And
not
then
sure.
also, sorry,
You
going
go,
along with
Krista.
that, with heart rate, if you're on a beta blocker, that's going to stunt your heart rate anyhow, which may alter your results.
I love it. Let you two talk. Let you two do the talking tonight. I noticed if I don't, and I'm using right now that outdoors app I was talking about, just because I like the layout. It's keeping me, it's all my numbers in one place. And I started noticing that I don't wear it every night to sleep. I've been trying to get in the habit of making sure to charge it before so I can wear it to sleep. If I don't wear it to sleep, I have a lower number that day. And I don't know how the app is calculating things, but I think that that's for mine. That's so. Whereas the technology, Heather's right. If you can get it tested, try to get it tested. I'm
You'll
set.
just feel like you're suffocating for like
Yeah,
a short period of
it's
time.
absolutely horrible and not fun. But it'll give you the best results.
It's that one sucks. Have you who's done that?
I did a bike one in college, I think twice for school.
The bike's got to be better than the treadmill.
I think it was better, but it's still like you just feel like you can't breathe. Plus, you're trying to get to your max, obviously.
It's not fun. It's not. Yeah, run up the treadmill at an incline. We're gonna increase the incline every bit until you can't even more. Also, you're gonna wear a face mask while you do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say with a mask on your face, it feels like it's literally suffocating
Don't
you.
don't forget that part. We're gonna
Yeah.
put a effing mask over your face. What is mine at? I'm trying to find mine on my app now.
It's like a stress test, but without the mask part.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's a stress test.
It's awful. I'm trying to find in this app where the heck the
But
VO2 max.
also, your VO2 max is different depending, like what is considered good or fair or excellent or whatever is dependent on age and gender also.
Yep. So not good to compare. For me, it says 47.4, and I am in a very good aerobic capacity. My max was 50.5. I want to get to excellent. I get triggered by these things. If I'm not at excellent, it bothers me. So now I have to work on mine. Any of those tests, anywhere you can go, I'll always be a huge advocate. If you can go get a test done professionally, it's going to be. I had a conversation with somebody this morning. She's like, I get an in-body scan every quarter, and she was, what'd she say? She's 56 years old, and She's like, I'm just nervous about what I'm going to see. My body fat last time. And I'm like, well, what was your body fat last time? She said 14%. 14% body fat on a 56-year-old woman is effing impressive. Excuse my language. That is incredible. And, and I said, if you ever go get a DEXA scan, there's a chance it will be up. It is more accurate, but there's a chance it's going to be higher. I did the InBody. It had me at 4%. There's no way I'm at 4% right now. Not saying you can't get there, but it's 4% is almost, it is. It's unhealthy bodybuilder, like skin is tight and just you could see every vein, every bit of muscle, too much. Like that's stage level ready. And I was like, I know that's not right. So the InBody scan, not as good. A DEXA scan, great. Usually DexaFit has both of them. They have the VO2 Max, they have the DEXA scan, and I've done another one there. Can't remember what it was. Can't remember.
Quick question on
Go.
that. So, well, kind of related. There's like places around here where they'll do like the resting metabolic rate. Is there really any benefit to that or no? Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we'll go with my personal history with that because the first time I went to DexaFit, they hosted the gym I was running and they did all of that. They were like, "We'll take you through it all. We're gonna run the gamut." And I just went to their so they do the DexaFit, they do VO2 max, they do resting metabolic rate. I know they have more, but that's all I'm seeing listed. And I got my resting metabolic rate, and this is when I was about 195 pounds. I was lean, but I also was like, I don't feel fit. I felt soft. I felt like just not, and I was constantly at like 1,800 calories regularly, 1,600, somewhere in that 16 to 1,800. And they ran the number. I wish I had the chart. They ran the numbers on me and they're like, dude, you burn 3,200 calories at rest. And I was like, this was many years ago. I didn't know as much as I know now. And I'm like, so, okay, so what's that mean? They're like, well, you burn 3,200 at rest. You just told us you like to strength train for an hour, 5 days a week at that point in my life. That's probably adding another yeah, 400 to 500 calories. So 3,200, let's call it 3,600, 3,700. You're also on your feet. You said you got a lot of steps. So now add that. And that's actually like really how I got in all the nutrition stuff. They were like, we're going to add that into the mix. Burn another 200 to 300 calories just from daily activity. They're like, you burn 4,000 calories a day. You're telling us you take in 1,600. It's no wonder why you're just, exhausted. I was just beating myself up and not rebuilding. So that's the first time I reverse dieted when I was just like, I'm gonna work my way up, work my way up. It was a flipping nightmare to get to 4,000 calories a day. And I sat there, but I watched myself. I'm like, I looked better. Yeah, I gained about 5 pounds, but my muscle was actually repairing and rebuilding. If you get a good one done, it paints a real clear starting point. And like we were talking last night about the calculators out there. At the end of the day, that's what the calculator gives us. It gives an assumption of what your metabolic rates are. And then the activity level will move it up and down. Well, now we have a better picture. Now we actually know that okay, you're this age, this height, this gender. Oh man, I got like a little feedback on myself. I hate hearing myself talk. Uh, we got you dialed in basically. Makes it a lot better. Lost my train of thought when I was hearing myself talk. So we dial it into to you personally. I say go get one. I'd be curious to see what it says, Amy. Has anybody else ever done that? No. I keep telling Kim we're gonna go. She wants the DEXA scan. I want her to get the DEXA scan too because she's got me trying to bulk her, and I'm not here for it.
I did resting metabolic a long time ago. Gosh, I guess it had to be probably 7-ish years ago. When my resting was at the time was 1,400, but I was also in my mid 30s at the time.
All right. Go get another one. I'm curious. She's like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. Val's question number 2, I don't want to miss it. When I do sit-ups, my left thigh gets sore. Is that going to get better as I get more adjusted to doing these? I would think there's some type you're anchoring your feet, right?
No.
You're not anchoring your feet and your thighs getting sore?
Mm-hmm.
Using hip flexors instead of your core.
Yep.
First
They're
thought.
pulling
Agree.
you up big time.
Compensation.
I'm wondering if a crunch might take, going into a crunch and just reducing that range of motion from instead of trying to bring the back fully up, just focusing on the upper. Yeah. Heather hit the nail on the head. Do I think it'll get better? I think as the core gets stronger, but do the reverse crunches bother you? I think I asked you that.
You didn't ask me that, but yes, they also bother me.
They also bother you. I got to find another option for you. We got to find something else that works that doesn't bother. I got very distracted because Dale, who's sitting on his couch right now, I just got a notification that Dale just completely did a functional strength training workout. And
I did
So
not.
have you tried modifying it to toe touches? Like if you put your feet, like when you're on your back and put your feet up and then touch your toes like in a crunch that way so you're not compensating with your thighs.
You mean feet straight up and then
then reach for the toes.
Yeah.
Or if you put your hips and your knees at 90-90, that should shut down the hip flexors.
Mm-hmm.
So
but you
then,
can do one side at a time too and do one knee up, like you're crossing your leg, and then do a cross reach.
Have I mentioned how much I love having a physical therapist in here? Because I never thought to do that.
I mean, you can still get a little bit, but if your hips are at 90 degrees, you're gonna shut, and then your knees being at 90, you're gonna shut the quads down a little bit more, and the hip flexors. So then, it should take it out and make you, and you probably find that it's harder because your core is weaker and using your hip flexors to come up.
Concur.
Try that. I'm with Heather on that. I want to try that myself now and just see if I can feel a difference. I got core day tomorrow.
Basically, legs straight up, and then I'll do my arms backwards. So if like this are my hips,
yeah,
and this knee, just like that.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you get tired that way, you could put your knees up on like a bench.
You do have a
I
bench.
like that too.
Yep, or a chair. Yep, that would work.
Okay, thank you.
Look at these the PTs in the crew coming through tonight, doing my job for me.
Okay, I'm totally gonna be upset because I'm not a PT. I'm an OT. There's a
I'll take an
distinction.
OT too. It's good to have a well-rounded crew.
So I'm neither, but I do engage my hip flexors when I do any sort of core work. And one of the things that's helped me, and I can feel it that I do a better job engaging my core, is doing like crunches and things like that on like a exercise ball.
I could see that. You're in a better position there.
Yeah, and I always feel like I get a better core workout when I do it that way.
I can try that too because I do have one of those.
I like it.
The other thing before you crunch, like think of drawing your belly button in and like you're trying to bring your pelvis closer together. So you're activating those really low abdominal muscles. That should help too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Exhaling fully through the mouth too. Like you're like trying to fog up the mirror, like tuck in make sure your tailbone's tucked under. Ribs down. Then if you were on the floor in front of me, how I would fix it while you're on a treadmill miles away. But try to turn the core on.
Pilates could be also very helpful because everything is nice and slow and makes you concentrate more.
It does. You're honed in on that type of movement and you start feeling it a little more. Bethany, if we go far over in a category on macros, how should we even it out today? I haven't eaten dinner, but I'm right at my carbs because I got a smoothie for some extra vitamin C. Now I have to eat dinner, but I feel like I need a few carbs at dinner, not just tonight, but other days too. Usually pretty good at balance.
I just made dinner while we were
Did,
talking.
did you hit your protein number?
I haven't hit my protein number yet. But as you know, I mostly eat the same stuff every single day. So like usually it's not a huge deal, but I didn't hit my protein, but I just made myself a steak salad. So
Ooh.
obviously I'm having steak and some cheese on there. But I'm usually pretty consistent, but obviously I wasn't feeling like fantastic today. So I like to have my placebo of like a bunch of vitamin C, oranges and berries or whatever. So, like, you have one of those and it's 45 to 60 carbs, which is pretty high. So it kind of puts me like right at there. So I guess just like in general, if I go over my category by a lot, because, I've been doing it for a while, like what's the best way? Do I just try to meet my calories for that day or what's the best?
I'd focus on the calories for the day first,
Okay.
protein second, and if the fats fall behind because the carbs went higher, it's
Mhm.
not gonna. Those are the two easiest ones to kind of shift around where you're not gonna see, if your fats are consistently low and
Yeah.
it's an everyday thing, you risk having, some hormonal issues, which we don't want. There's yeah, not fun stuff happens there. If your carbs are too low and the fats are too high, you risk having energy issues. So I'd say focus on the calorie first and
Okay.
then the protein.
All right.
And you don't have to hit the nail on the head every day.
Yeah, it's just sometimes, like when I do, like again, I don't get smoothies that often, but like today I was like, I need one as I'm walking in freezing cold weather in Detroit. And
You
I'm like,
wanted
I
a
really
smoothie?
need one. It sounds great. And then I'm like, oh, wait, my carbs are so high today. I haven't even gotten to dinner yet.
Smoothies are you went out and bought a smoothie?
Yeah, I very rarely do, but like all it was like raw orange juice, peach, what else they get in there? Spinach, strawberries, and raspberries.
Working in the gyms, people always wanted to get like buy us smoothies. They always that was like the one thing they're like, oh, it's healthy. I want to buy a smoothie. You look at the calories on a lot of smoothies, not
Oh,
all of
yeah.
them. I'm like, holy smokes, this is
They have a cookie butter one there that's like 800 calories just for like, and I think it's like protein and almond butter. And like, I don't get them very often, but when I do, I get like the same one all the time. And it's like berries and peach and orange. You know what I mean? So I know there's calories in it, but you know, sometimes you just need a little extra vitamin C in your day.
you need some good.
Yeah.
I support it. And you don't have to be strict all the time.
Yeah.
Should Bob stop his fasting from 7 to 9? What time are you working out, Bob?
5 in the morning,
5 in the
4:35,
morning? When's your first meal?
9.
I mean, I'm sorry. What's the difference in you finish your workout, what, 6? Unless you're doing like a
Yeah,
long run training.
yeah.
That's a lot of time to not get fuel back in your system.
That's what I was thinking.
I'd, and the tricky part is you now have a bigger window. Generally fasting works because it's if I only eat in 6 hours, I'm gonna eat less.
Yeah, well,
So
now
it's
I'm doing
three.
the counting again, so I think I'm fine.
Yeah, you're in a 10-hour window. So if you're increasing it to 12 or 13 hours, it's not gonna, I think you're just gonna
Okay.
help the rebuild process, which you got a lot of miles this year, man. So I worry you don't rebuild enough.
Oh, and also this week, for some reason, all my runs have been in zone 1. And I'm at 3.8, 3.9 on the treadmill, which makes no sense to me.
You can't get your heart rate out of zone 1.
I do this whole week, no.
Have
And
you?
my treadmill's I start at 3.5 and I go up to 3.9 to 4. And I do 35 minutes at a time.
Hmm.
Do you use
And
a
I
watch?
both my watches are exactly this same thing.
I was gonna say, is it tight enough?
Yeah.
Sometimes if it's too loose, it gets
So
off.
I actually been putting my hands on the treadmill to check at times, and it's right on.
I'm gonna bump that speed up.
No.
You're doing
So I was
awesome.
that's where my brain said, I'm like, you know what? You're just coming off of dopey training. So you've been doing a lot to work on it. And
Mhm.
now you're only doing, you ain't doing 20 miles right now. So you've definitely gotten some conditioning from that.
Mhm.
But I'm also apprehensive knowing that you have a race in
Yeah.
8 days saying, hey, let's bump up the speed now, like in a week or and change.
Okay.
It might be time to start venturing into the forest.
You can
Well,
do it,
I
Bob.
can do floors with no problem. It's just I hate the treadmill. I'm afraid I'm going to kill myself. You know.
I I've been nervous about going off the back of a treadmill for years. I've seen it. I caught somebody when I was coaching
Mhm.
once. 12 miles an hour. He went off the back, happened to be right in front of me. I took a rower. That's why I'm a little crazy now. I took a rower to the back of the skull, but he didn't die. It's not a big fall, Bob. You'll be all right. You're going 4 miles.
So like today at 31 minutes 19 seconds at 102 to 121, and then I had a minute 15 at 122.
You know what? If you're nervous about putting up the speed just yet, give a slight incline, probably 2 to 3%. See if like tomorrow,
I do the incline at 1.5.
see if you could bring it up to 3. If that, I mean, just
Okay.
to spike it a little bit.
All right.
See if that tweaks it at all from
Okay, cool.
what you're doing now. Let me know. We got snow and left 30 to
Jackson,
31.
come here, buddy.
I'm poor according to my Garmin. Ooh, Edmonton Oilers game. Fun. Boom, boom, boom. I'm at 31 things in this chat. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything good.
One of the things I asked is about motivating to do long runs indoors. Like I got 13 miles coming up, and I think my plan is 5 treadmill, 4 track, 4 treadmill. But like those of you guys who just finished your dopey training, like, did anyone do it indoors? Like I'm just dreading.
I did.
Like I'm trying to channel Adrian, and like he does all of his runs on the treadmill, but like I'm not Adrian.
He cracks me
I
up.
had to do all 48 on the treadmill.
You did all 48 on the treadmill?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, so like you did all of your
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the word I'm talking about?
Sim.
Sim,
Yeah,
thank you.
my
I was
sim.
like, the thing that coach tells us to do when we're supposed yeah. You did all your sims on the treadmill.
I did.
It
It sucked. Every second of it sucked. Lots of movies. Lots of audiobooks.
That's how I get through it. I find something to stream and it just takes the thought process out of it.
Maybe I'll save the pit for this weekend.
Ooh, yes, that's good.
I haven't done that one yet. Right now I'm watching I whatever irrational. I get nervous on planes and stuff. I don't know why. Something about being not in control. And I can fly much better than I was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. But Kim won't let me watch the movie or the show Hijack on Apple TV because of it. So I've just started streaming that on the treadmill this morning. So I'll watch it without her. She's like, "Oh, it's gonna make you freak out." And I'm like, no, that's what I. If something goes down, they say, are you physically capable, to assist in an emergency? Yes, I will be the first MFer up. I will be jumping to tackle whoever I'm assessing all of you as you get on the plane. I'm watching like profile. No, I'm not profile, but I'm like, I want to know.
He's the first one pushing grandma out of the way to get to the slide to get
I
off
want to
the
know who's
plane.
on this plane with me. You see the guy come in drunk. He's always causing problems. You got to watch him. Am I gonna have to put this guy down for them? Give me the zip ties. This is
Are
what
you
goes on in my
Melissa
head.
McCarthy? Like, is that what's happening?
Yo, Bridesmaids was a good movie.
So I've done mouse. I know somebody was saying in the chat group, like, the watch the videos. I have completed. I've completed the videos from like Rise and Run and Manny Runs Disney the last couple of weeks because I
Jack
was
dropped
doing
one.
But
That's
there you said some
that's a hard one because we went through there. Like we'd run in the morning as our training runs got long outside. But once that heat hit, we run in the neighborhood of our gym so that we can, all right, this is just unbearable. I don't want to do this anymore. Let's just go run the last 6 miles in the air condition. And to get myself going on that, I'm like, I just don't want to finish now. So I get it. Find something to stream, find something to distract you. The treadmills in my gym have solitaire on them. I watch a guy run at 7 miles an hour, and I don't advocate this. He's running like this, like with the hands on the screen at 7 miles an hour, and then he's swiping with the other hand. I'm like, bro, that is not safe. That is
I
not
go
safe at all.
slower on the treadmill than like I would when I'm outside just because.
I think at the treadmill you're just slower.
Yeah, I know I am.
Like, cause I have my goal, I have my marathon pace goal. And I have my marathon pace goal, and I actually have a Galloway pacer. He does run walk. I have a Galloway pacer in Buffalo who is doing my goal. So like I know that I'm set with that. And once the weather gets nice, I know I'll be able to get back to that pace. But like I also feel like because I'm running slower, I'm like, this is just taking forever.
Forever, yep. My secret is my longest runs on the treadmill. I've done like 10 and 12. I watched hockey games because it like broke it up into
Oh, I
20
love the
minute
boy
increments.
aquarium.
Watch hockey games.
Yeah, the boy aquarium.
Yeah.
I've
you know,
never
you
heard it
know.
called that before.
I wasn't sure what she was talking about. I get it now.
Yeah, I get it now
I
too.
get it
But
now.
yeah, like
That's hilarious. I have to
I
tell my
love
cousin.
watching hockey warm-ups.
Yeah.
It's whatever keeps you going, you know?
Oh, it goes.
But I mean, it's like the perfect increments, every 20, well, not quite 20 minutes, but every 20 minutes
Yeah.
of game time, you get a little break. And then it's like, okay, I got 20 more.
Yeah.
I do like 95% on the treadmill during Princess because I work in like I go to court and I work in an office, so I don't run in the morning by myself. My run club does, but they run at 5:15 and I run at 6:30, and I do all my long runs on the treadmill too. And I have a Peloton tread, so like I put on the Peloton class, which you can get like on a phone app, but I don't like always follow like their program because I train with Chris too. So like if Chris is like slow, you know what I mean? I'll kind of break it up in intervals, but like the music and them talking, like that is super helpful. And they have some classes that are like 15 minutes and then they have some that are 75 minutes. So it's like, how do you want to break it up? So like tomorrow I have a long run, so I think I have like a 90-minute, or no, I have a 60-minute, a 30-minute that I already bookmarked for tomorrow. But I can watch TV on it too, but I find like the Peloton classes just make it go faster because of like the music, and even if you're not going along with what they say, it's totally fine. Like no one pays
They're
attention.
just they're hyping you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I love me some holler hype. Don't get me wrong. I love that too.
Oh, I have a problem with holler hype. What I do though, it's crazy because I love it, but I have my treadmill on my shocks and then I have holler hype on my phone, and all of a sudden I'll just hear like this loud like noise in the background, and I'm like, what is that? And then I'm like, oh, it's holler hype, because I'm like, what is happening on my phone, or who's in my headphone? And I'm like, oh my gosh, but I love
I can
it.
tell you it's Debbie or Troy at least, guaranteed.
Oh, I usually get so many in the morning. It's so
they are
nice.
relentless.
I love it. I'll take it.
It distracts me a little much. Krista, get on the creatine train before you jump off.
I just ordered it. It'll be here tomorrow.
Good.
My brain needs it, I think.
I just
I'm
started
curious.
it too.
Nice.
My brain's been having a rough time lately.
I just started it too.
Well, now that I talked to my cardiologist, he said go for it. So
I like it. I like it.
He was a triathlon, so I said creatine, and his eyes just lit up.
Lit up?
Oh yeah. Tom, I got a question though.
What do you got?
I seem to recall somewhere, and I can't find it. Did you not do a PDF for supplements? Because I can't find it.
Did a video about supplements or
PDF?
Oh yeah, PDF.
Did you put that in a PDF form? Because I've looked for it. Okay, is it in the library?
It's somewhere.
Okay,
It's somewhere.
I'll try to find it because I was looking for it the other day, and
let me see.
Trying to see what else I need to add into my life.
I'll find it. I'll find it. No, that's my basic one. I gave you guys a good one. Where's the link to that? I'll share it in the chat. I'll hunt it down.
Okay, appreciate it.
You know, I'll share the I'll find which page it's on, but I'll also reshare that because I haven't shared it in a while. The master link of all the guides I've built over the years because there's something for everybody in there. So that keep an eye out for that. I'll see if I'll find the master link right now when we hop off. Creatine I took caused me to get sick. Try a different brand. See if it bothers you. Husband might wither away so off to dinner. Wife's messaging me about dinner's ready. One more thing, if you're looking for a treadmill, Facebook Marketplace, and then look for gyms that are doing refurbs. When I was running the Orange Series, we'd get rid of really high-end free motions with the bounce deck. If you've ever used their flex deck treadmills, they have a gap in them. So it has a little bit of bounce and give, and it's so soft on your knees, so soft on your legs. It's fantastic. They're a little beaten down because they've got miles on them from studios that have been open for years, but we would get rid of them for like 250, $300. And I regret not buying one at the time. So many regrets. So many regrets. Well, we'll be back Tuesday night. Tuesday night. And then I'll see a lot of you in Disneyland. So I'll share those links Larry was looking for shortly. What's the rule? Make good decisions. And thanks for the convo tonight.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
next week, Bob.
Good night.
Bye.